Hey there, and welcome to the Kiki Scenes channel and Kiki's Country Living. Well, let me be honest with you all. This isn't hard for me. Staying at home and enjoying home is easy, and my life really hasn't changed much. In fact, the only thing that I have done to really change my life is today, for the first time, I have gotten my groceries to be shopped for me, and I'm going to go pick them up a little bit later. Yeah, I've only taken it to the other level. Cause let's be honest, I was really only going out grocery shopping and doing certain things just so that I could feel like, yeah, I guess I'm leaving the house and being a part of the world. But I'm one of those people who loves to be at home. I'm a homebody. I don't need, you know, a quarantine to have me doing this exactly what I'm doing. But I'm going to help you all out who are struggling, who maybe have kids at home, who are now stuck with their spouse, or now you're stuck with yourself and your thoughts and they just keep coming and coming. I'm going to give you some pointers on how to really enjoy being at home. So the first thing I want you to do is breathe. Yes, I start my morning with breathing and meditation. I feel like it sets me off right, and I just take this moment to just be thankful for being awake and just breathing. That is something that you're going to be using throughout your days. So anytime things start to go a little awry, just take some time and just breathe. Breathing in long and deep, and then exhaling long and deep, and just doing that for maybe a minute or 5 minutes, however much time you can kind of stick with it. You might grow with that. All right, so that's the first thing I'm going to suggest because I think it's important and we forget it. Then it's an instinct of ours to look on our phones, to go on social media, look at the news and all of that. And right now, our social media news is flooded with all of this virus stuff. And you have to find the right balance of being informed, but also being not inundated and overwhelmed, and also being in a state of fear to where you're going to go out tomorrow and see if you can get even more toilet tissue. So dial it back, relax, and my advice is limit it. So maybe you put a time limit on. Okay, I'm going to do this for 10 minutes. I'm going to take in all the information, see what the updates are, see if there's something new that I can learn. Maybe 15 minutes, and then put it aside and then start your day. How do you start your day? I like to start my day with a workout. So take advantage of all these people out here doing workouts. If your gym is probably streaming stuff now, take advantage of it. Yeah, you weren't doing it before, but now there's no excuse. You don't have to leave the house. It's coming right to you. It's being streamed. It's everywhere. I, of course, do YouTube videos. I just did a video about that if you want to check it out. Some of my favorite workout videos. I've been doing ballet, which has been a lot of fun. So take advantage of that physical exercise, because I know a lot of you guys already bought a whole bunch of snacks and foods that you usually don't eat, because when I went to the grocery store, all the fruits and veggies were there, but all the junk was gone. So I'm just trying to help you out. You're going to have to balance that out with a little bit of physical exercise. And I know that a lot of people don't really get a lot of exercise. I know one of my friends, part of her everyday life is almost like 8 miles of walking a day. Well, if she's being quarantined, she's not moving as much as she would before. So make sure you're moving your body and you're taking time for that. So that's one thing. If you have kids at home, family workouts, do it together. Then call your friends. And really, I'm speaking to the introverts here. Introverts, call your extroverted friends because they are struggling. Yes, you and me, we're in Shangri-La. We're happy. We don't want to be bothered with people in the first place. We're good. We're fine. But they're not. And so call them, check on them, listen to them for a little bit. Don't brag too much about how you're in perfect peace. Don't brag about it. Don't brag about how there's this eerie calm that you've been waiting for your entire life. Don't tell them. Don't tell them that this is what you've been dreaming of for as long as you can remember. And it's finally come and you feel like you have achieved everything you've ever wanted to achieve in life. Don't tell them that, because they're having a harder time. Okay? All right. So then, and I'm sorry for you extroverts coming here for tips. I'm just saying, I'm not saying any of that stuff is real. No. You're okay. Just relax. Relax. You're going to be all right. It's a pleasure working with you too. And don't forget to do your homework. Ah. All right. Bye. Another great session down in the books. If you've been wondering about what it's like to work with me, don't hesitate. Just go to my website, kikisinza.com. There, I offer 2 different kinds of sessions, spiritual coaching and distant Reiki. Spiritual coaching is all about me helping you work through those kinks, those questions, and even those fears that come up when you are embarking on a spiritual journey. It happens to all of us, and I'm here to help you smooth it all out. The distant Reiki sessions are all about the energetic tune-up. I'm at home beaming you this healing energy while we have a healing conversation. They're both wonderful sessions to have. It's up to you to figure out which one you would like the best. Either way, I'm there to provide clarity, intuition, and a good ear. So, hey, I'm here. I can't wait to work with you. Get back to your video. Now, create a schedule. I even live by a schedule, and it's a very loose schedule, but I do have a schedule, meaning I have an order of things. I wake up, I meditate, I take in my little information, social media, whatever. I go work out, then I take my bath, and then I eat, and then, so I have a schedule, and then I go to work. So meaning working, I do work from home, so then I work. So all that stuff hasn't changed. So you need to create a schedule that you stick by and you flow with. When are you going to have lunch? When is snack time? When is dinner time? All of that. Take advantage of all the entertainment that is flowing your way right now. I mean, Erykah Badu is trying to do a concert. I know other people have already done that. There's all kinds of entertainment that's flowing your way. People are trying to keep your spirits up. They're trying to make you laugh. Take advantage of it, and watch a funny video. Enjoy yourself. Watch a good movie. Take advantage of all the entertainment that's coming your way. You don't have to flood yourself with it. You could also balance it out with reading a book or listening to audiobooks. I've been doing all of it, but this is what I do on a regular basis. I'm just trying to tell you how I live, how I've been living. I've been very happy this way, and hopefully you can find some joy in this process too. So take advantage of it as much as possible. Then learn something new. Take an online class. They're everywhere. They're already been pre-recorded. There's something to take. They're worth taking advantage of. This isn't going to last forever. This will pass. How nice would it be for you to emerge out of this with more information and maybe a new lease on life or a new idea and direction of where you want to go? What is going to be birthed out of this, we really don't know. But how nice would it be for you to be prepared in some way with new information? Maybe just a little bit more confidence to your step about who you are in this world. That's what meditation is for as well. Reflecting and really kind of taking the time to enjoy who you are. Hello there. Welcome to the Kiki Scenes channel. Today, I want to give you new witches. Oh, hey there. I sent you there. Are you enjoying your Kiki Scenes video? I sure am enjoying mine. You want to know where to support this channel? Support me via Patreon. There, you can be a sparkler, a shiny ash, or a Phoenician. The shiny ash tier actually gives you access into my private Facebook group where we do things to support our spiritual practice. All kinds of projects, we read books together, we share ideas together. If you want to be a part of that group, you can support me via Patreon and choose the shiny ash tier. If you want to take it to a whole other level, you can support me being a Phoenician. 3 months of continued support will give you a free session with me. And hey, if you're not quite ready for all that, you can be a sparkler. A sparkler really helps keep that fire going, and it helps start that shiny ash process. Hey, why don't you shine your ash over at Patreon and help support this channel so it can grow, I can eat, and I can keep on making good content for you all. All right. Hallelujah, holla magic. And you know what? Let me get back to my Kiki Scenes video and you get back to yours. And warlocks and wizards and conscious people and woke people and then put your whole house and everybody on quiet time. Have moments of quiet, because I know if you're having kids and they're running around, there should be this in the schedule quiet time. This is when we're going to relax, this is when we're going to be quiet, and we're not talking about bedtime. Do it somewhere in the middle of the day to break up the day and just have that reflective time where you could meditate, you can be reading a book, you could just be minding your business so that people don't get overwhelmed with each other. I heard one woman saying like she's been working out way too much with her husband and she's over it. So you have to find times where you're separating and relaxing and you're not around each other, and sometimes you can do that just by finding that quiet time. I say don't do it too much because this is also a special time for quality time with your family and friends. So find a nice little balance between everything. Then you went to the store, you got all that food. It's time to try some new recipes, cook great things for yourself, experiment. You have time to meal prep now. You have time to chop up things really finely. You have time for mise en place. You have time for that experimentation. If you don't even know how to cook, you're going to learn how to cook. You can find this is your time. So take advantage of it. I've been seeing a lot of great things come through, so many different pictures of good food and all that. I've been making good food, haven't taken any pictures of it, but this is my life. What can I tell you? I do this. This is what I do. So I don't always take pictures of my everyday life. But other people who are more amazed by this process, they're having so much fun. So I want you all to have fun as well. Oh, hey there. Hey, are you liking this video? Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe as well. Tell your friends and also ding that notification bell so you know every time I make a video. When you comment as well, it helps make my channel grow. And that's what we want, right? All right, thank you. Go back to the video now. And then last but not least, pamper yourself. You finally have time to do all the stuff that you said that you didn't have time for. I don't have time to take a bath. I don't have time to give myself a mask. I don't have time to give myself a manicure or pedicure. I don't have time to do my hair in a special way. I don't have time. You have time. Nope, you actually do have time. Take advantage of it. Pamper yourself. The ways that I pamper myself, I take a luxurious bath on a daily basis. I'm relaxed after I work out. It's just, I love it. I'm just sitting there and I'm sitting in the lap of luxury. I do this on a regular basis. But some people, I've heard people say this before, I don't have time. I don't know how you have time. I don't have time. And then the whole kid situation and all of that. Well, you're living on a different schedule now. So now you can find a way to schedule in your pampering time. So take care of yourself. Take that time to just really love up on yourself. That's what I do, and it's fantastic. Make sure you're drinking a whole lot of water. While you're doing all of that, one thing I find is that when you're at home, little things like, are you taking your vitamins? Are you drinking water? You can forget about stuff like that. And I make a point not to. So really make sure you're drinking a whole lot of water and staying hydrated. And yeah, you're going to get through this. We're all going to get through this. These are my pointers from someone who I guess was already prepped for this whole situation in the first place. So shout out to the introverts, and hey, you extroverts, those people who want to be out. I hope I can give you something that you can work with. And all the people who are, I know that some people are struggling and their lives are going to be forever changed. And my heart goes out to you. But realize there's always going to be a new industry, a new something. This situation will create a lot of newness for us. So that means that this is a time for you to prepare for your role, your new role that might be opening up to you. So think about it like that instead of thinking that everything is over. No, some things are just beginning in a way that you would have never imagined. Just like I don't think we ever really imagined this to happen. So for this to be happening, what else can happen that might be working in our favor? For me, this does work in my favor. I see it as a positive thing. I love this connection with myself. And I've worked to be able to have this before quarantine ever happened. I worked hard to actually be able to get to this point. I know for a lot of people, this isn't the goal. But for me, it was. So I'm happy. But I understand that for those of you who are not, realize that you are now preparing for something, for a new space in the world when it's time to go out and emerge. So this is your cocoon time. Be ready to be butterflies and really be beautiful in the world. So to me, that's what we can be doing right now, preparing for that. So hallelujah, holla magic, and I will see you all next video.